Okay, it says I'm live now. Can you check it? And people can hear you because you're on speaker if it is live. So
yeah, you're live now.
Oh, amazing. Interesting.
Doesn't have the live thing on your profile picture, but there's the red dot.
I don't know why that's working on my computer but not on my phone.
I can't hear you live.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for your help.
No worries.
Okay, bye.
Enjoy. Bye.
Bye. I have to work on my phone. I've done it on my computer, and now I'm like, I can't tell which side's what. It does a reverse on the computer. Anyway, okay, let's hope my Starlink's gonna come through for me. What a day! Sorry, that was chaotic trying to get my live to work. It wouldn't work on my phone for some reason, so I set up my Starlink. I had my daughter on the phone telling me whether I was live or not. So sorry for the delay. I was supposed to be live like 45 minutes ago. We got there in the end. I don't know why that didn't work. That's frustrating, but you know, technology. Oh my goodness, I've missed everybody. How is everybody? I felt really disjointed, well, for most of this year actually. But yes, it took me a while to, from all the traveling, I jumped straight back into work and band stuff and videos. Right, comments turned on. I don't know. Would someone mind please just commenting something so that I know that I'm working properly? Please. I don't know what I'm doing. Is this working? Here we go. Thank you. Yay, I am working. Woohoo! How exciting. Oh, I can relax now. I get so stressed out when it comes to doing IT stuff. I'm so tired of IT stuff. I've been working on my website, and I've typically done it by like myself up to this point, and it hasn't worked for me. So I spoke to a new excuse me, a new website guy today who sounds amazing. So I'm gonna hand that off to someone else who knows what they're doing. Yes, Van Hansa, you think you're here? I think I'm here. You are here. I'm here. Malakuta? Never heard of that. Oh, to Malakuta, Victoria. You bet you're nice and chilly at the moment. I've come a little bit north of Perth because Christy from Brizzy. Love it. Is that Australian? Chrissy from Brizzy. Sorry, I shouldn't call you Chrissy. It's Christy. I hate it when people call me Chrissy. My mum calls me Chrissy. Don't tell her I hate it. I've come a little bit further north because I was down in Dwelling Up a few days ago, and which is like, I don't know, less than an hour south of Perth. And it was going to get to 1 degree. So even though, like, I went down for the first night, and it was fine, like I tolerated it, but yeah, then I looked at the weather. It was going to be 1 degree that night, and I was like, well, that's just a bit too cold for me because I don't have anything on here yet. So I'm working on it. As you can tell by that. Sorry. But yeah, it's like being in a fridge. It's fine when I'm under the covers, but gee, I argue with myself for hours in the morning. Get out of bed. No, it's too cold. Get out of bed. No, it's too cold. Oh, sorry. That makes more sense. Can you tell I'm tired? It's been pretty hectic with work, been back. So, and I've sort of, yeah, I've had a lot going on. I'm a bit frazzled. And I'm so ready to head north, but yeah, I may still leak. I'm not going to get into that right now, though, because I still have to hang around Perth till they are hopefully eventually repaired. So yes, anyway, that is the. I hope that I think I don't think I'm going to get north until July now. I've got a lot going on in June, and it's my nephew's birthday as well, and I've typically missed a couple of his birthdays because I'm away because I don't like the cold. So I want to be here for his birthday, and I think Mum's just said, let's go down south. She's got a friend's house down there, so even though it's going to be chilly, we'll go down there. Queensland. Places I'd rather be this time of year. Oh, internet is laggy. Okay, let me try this one instead. Am I back? I've just changed. I was using Starlink because I thought that was the problem why I couldn't go live on my phone. But then I've gone back to my other Telstra now. Is that okay for everyone? Am I still working? Or am I sounding like a glitchy robot? But nothing in my back. Okay. All right. Well, cool. Let's stick with this for now then. That's a shame. I thought Starlink might have worked better. Anyway, as long as we're here, that's all that matters. I wasn't here a minute ago because my phone wouldn't work with the live for some reason. Anyway, yes, I'm looking forward to heading north. I'm quite cold at the moment. I think maybe when I did the insulation in the roof, I'm thinking I wish I'd maybe put a bit, shoved a bit more insulation in there. But in saying that, I still don't have insulation on these sections, so that's probably contributing to my cold factor a lot. Okay, I'll stick with Telstra for a minute just to see how I go, just to see if that works for everybody. And then, yeah. But thank you, Dee Dee. I might try Starlink again if I start to glitch again. The joys of doing YouTube when you're remote. Yes, well, sometimes I even have this problem when I'm in residential areas too, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on, really. Hello, Athena. Oh, sorry. So sorry. Die. Is that short for something? Sorry, I have to speak. I keep forgetting, someone mentioned in one of my lives last time that I'm just responding to questions without saying the question, and you guys can't see the questions. So I've got to remember how to do, remember to read the questions. So sorry, I've pronounced Dee wrong. It's Diana, for short for Diana. Diane, sorry, gosh, I'll put my other glasses on. How far north do I usually go in winter? Yeah, well, the first winter in the van, I actually did a house sit. So I was in Darlington in WA, and yeah, I was well ready to get back in the van by the end of that. It was a couple of months indoors, and it was a beautiful home, such a gorgeous home I was in, and this little dog that was half deaf and half blind. And anyway, it was such a beautiful home. And then I think the next couple of years I was up in Queensland. So I haven't actually gone north during winter in WA yet. I went to, I got as far north as Cooktown in Queensland, far north Queensland, or just past Cooktown. I went up to Isabella Falls, I think it is. Yeah, and so I don't know how far north I'm going to go this time. I've got plans to be in Exmouth with the family at one point. I don't know if I'm going to go much further north than Exmouth. I don't know. Actually, I might go back to Karajini I would love to see. I'm trying to think of the Uluru. I would love to see Uluru. So I don't know. I may make a snap decision to try that adventure. I do get a bit nervous about going north in WA because it is quite remote. It's like such long distances between places. I find with Queensland it's a bit less stressful because it's, you know, little country towns pretty much the whole way. Yeah, but WA it's a lot more remote, and it's the driving. I reckon for all the driving I've done across Australia, I still think northern WA is probably the most challenging because it's just because of all the road trains. Like even the Nullarbor is easier because it's like one long straight road, so you can pretty much see well ahead of you and it's easy to overtake. Whereas in northern parts of WA, it's you know, hills and turns, and so it's a little bit more challenging. But yeah, it is what it is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Am I going to sound like a dog trying to pronounce this now? Die is pronounced Diofdüst. I'm presuming, is that German? I actually had quite a bit of fun. Like when I go to a country that it's not like English is not the first language, I like to try and use Duolingo to learn parts of that language, and it's really helped me to this point. Like I did it in Kyrgyzstan, I learnt some Russian, and in Japan I did the same thing. So Japan, well, like, there was still a lot of English spoken, but yeah, it's fun to speak other languages. I can say in Russian, I can say, like, does a horse eat? Can the horse eat an apple? I just say, now I've put myself on the Broshade jest yablaka. And I actually used that phrase when I went to Kyrgyzstan when I went horse riding. That was quite funny. Yeah. So yes, I'm looking forward to going north. I'm kind of hanging out for that weather again. It's been so chill here, and like when I went to Japan, obviously I had to wear shoes everywhere because I was in like cities and things. And I hate wearing shoes. I hate wearing shoes. This is really awkward with the camera on my. I keep going the opposite side with my hair. I hate wearing shoes and I hate wearing lots of clothing. And like because Ella had a bung shoulder, I was carrying everything. No shade on her. It was just, you know, just what it was what it was. And so yeah, I was like wearing all this stuff and I had to carry all this stuff, and I was like, I'm so over this right now. I shouldn't, you know, first world problems, but yes. So I'm very glad to be back in WA and not have to carry everything with me. I've got my home on wheels to do that. And yeah, I can't wait to get on the warm again. I had put my feet on the earth at least here, and I did go for a couple of swims, but I've had to get the wetty out now. The water is like swimming and my body is numb. It's a little bit chill. It's been very cold in Sydney. Yeah, actually, where's the flooding been? I noticed there has been some flooding. I don't know, maybe that's up in Queensland. Nowra. Yeah, I know Nowra. Isn't that one? I think Nowra was where I saw the whales, just south of Nowra. 28 in Brizzy. Ah, I want to go back to Queensland. I miss it so much. Taree has been badly affected by the floods. Whereabouts is Taree, please? I'm not sure I've been there. I'm presuming it's sort of more inland in Queensland, potentially. You think I'd know everywhere by now. I feel like I've been everywhere. New South Wales. Oh, there you go. I haven't been anywhere. Hello to Port Macquarie. Rain again in Lismore. Lismore cops it a lot, doesn't it? I want to say that. I feel like it does. I'm sorry, because I'm from Western Australia, I really am not very familiar with a lot of the weather patterns over east. How long am I staying in WA? Yeah. I think I'll be here for most of this year, to be honest. I think that I don't think I'm gonna head east again until later next year. That's kind of my rough plan. I never have a real plan, but that's my rough plan. Um, I kind of would love to, I think, spend because I was so focused on the van this year. Like, I've spent so much time and effort doing the fit out and everything else that I I just haven't done as much traveling as I wanted to do in WA. I really wanted to spend more time down south, but I've missed my run now. So yeah, I think that I still want to be able to spend next summer in WA so I can spend a lot more time down south. It's so beautiful down there. And I feel like, I don't know, I do tend to go for a lot of places that I'm familiar with. So I really want to and because I've just started doing, campgrounds, I really want to try and start venturing out to more campgrounds and discovering new places down there. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's what I'll do. And further north, I think I'll probably only spend maybe 2 or 3 months north. Um, I've actually, my best friend has asked me to do a mural on her kids' playroom wall. So I don't want to leave it too long to do that. So I think I might sort of design it over winter and then I'll do that when I come back, which is pretty exciting because that'll be my first large scale piece of artwork that I'll do. So I need to do a bit of research on how I'm going to do that. Watch some other people. So yeah, yeah. Very cold in Canberra. Got the fire going. Oh my god! You know what? I so look forward to doing fires. I don't light any on my own when I'm out at campgrounds, just because I don't have that much experience with them, and because I'm on my own, I prefer to be locked in my van once it's dark. But one of my mates who I see, so he goes like north for work, and then he just lives in his treepie when he comes down to Perth. And I was chatting with him the other day, and we kind of just we don't talk outside of catching up, and so like just bumping into each other at our local. And so anyway, we got talking last time. We said that we'd start doing a couple of adventures when he comes back. So I'm quite excited that I can have someone else there so that I can do adventures, and just a friend, everybody, just a friend. But yeah, so just to have someone else there that I can light a fire with and sort of, sit outside under the stars with, because that's part of van life I'm kind of missing because I'm on my own. I'm not quite confident with that yet. I did have someone gift me a pepper spray the other day. So I was very grateful for that. I didn't realize in WA it's actually legal to have pepper spray. So I've added that to my arsenal of things to protect me on the road. I love that you're talking to everybody. I love this community we're forming on here. I actually I really missed you all when I was in Japan. It's yeah, it does. I just feel like I'm part of a community on here now. I really didn't expect it when I started doing YouTube. I'm so sorry, but I'm eating my dinner and just snacking tonight. Cheese and crackers. Am I back? What's it doing? Okay, am I back? I was unstable, so my connection was unstable, so I went back to Starlink. Am I back now? I'm not frozen anymore. I'm moving. Am I glitchy? Okay, I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. Reminds me of doing it. Oh, I'm not now? Okay. Joy is saying that I'm not back. Others are saying I am back. Oh, I'm not glitchy. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Sorry. It's hard when you're doing chats. Yeah, I have to admit, even on emails and things, like I'm like always trying to over explain myself all the time. And as you can tell by my replying in comments, I overuse emojis, something chronic. I forgot what I was saying now. Looking fine? As in the video's looking fine, or I'm looking fine? What was I talking about? Camping, playing outside, fires, yeah, all that kind of stuff. I'm actually at a campground tonight that I've come here for a couple of nights, and there's hot showers. So that's a real luxury for me. I'm quite like, oh my goodness. I don't know how hot they're going to be, but I thought I'll wait till I've done my live before I go for a shower. Thanks, Julie. And I was sitting here. Hello, Birdman. I was sitting here doing a video for Wednesday, and out of the corner of my eye, like I have to try and keep my focus when I'm on the camera, but I could see something out of the corner of my eye, and I thought someone was watching me, and I'm like, I'm over it now. I don't care anymore. I'm like, watch me. But then once I finished the video, I looked over and it was 2 kangaroos. They'd just come across and they were having a nice little feed. And yeah, then I went to the loo and there were heaps over there. So yeah, it's nice to be surrounded by nature. And those birds, funny, like I just get... All right, I think I'm back. Oh, I'm so sorry. What a pain. I tried to go, it said I was unstable and disconnecting, so I went back to Starlink, but then that seemed to be even worse, so I've gone back to Telstra again. Far out. How frustrating. Sorry. Yeah, that's exactly what I say. Technology is wonderful when it works. I shouldn't complain. I mean, how amazing that I can sit here and connect with you all, live. That's pretty spectacular. Isn't it funny? Like, you think back, I'm 45, and so I think back to, like, we saw the internet come in. And back then, like, this sort of thing was like, that was in the future, that was not anything we were able to do. Wasn't it on Back to the Future as a future thing? Yeah, I have to admit, when I went to Japan, we only got internet we got an eSIM for Ella's phone, and I didn't worry about it because, I was actually like, I was just glad to be off the screen for a while, just because I'm working full time, and plus I'm doing YouTube videos. I have a lot of screen time, and I scroll as well at night. Use this as purposeful downtime, and so I read Cher's book. Oh my god, what a life she's had. And I also did like word find books and stuff, and it was, oh my god, the relief for my brain. I can't explain it. It was really good, actually. We had Wi-Fi obviously in the hotel rooms when we were there, so I was back to doom scrolling, but yeah, those times in between, it was actually like, it was a really good break. Yeah, someone's saying apparently Starlink works best out in the open, not under trees. I do only have one tree here. The rest of it is quite open. And I had someone else say that they have no problem with Starlink under trees because of the amount of satellites they've got up there now. But I still experience a lot of connectivity issues with it, I have to admit. When there are trees, I pretty much can't get it to work. So yeah, don't know why maybe they're living in Australia. We seem to have really great connection here in Australia. Wonderful. So good. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying before. Completely lost it. Anyway, answered. Again, for continuing to eat. Need to get some work. I'll do a video on it. But what I've done, I just... Am I back again now? It's not on my side tonight. I couldn't get it to work on my phone. Finally get it to work on my computer, and now my Starlink. I've just turned my Starlink around, so maybe that will help. Yeah, I think this is probably getting frustrating for everybody. It's such a pain. I hate being remote sometimes with technology. It's a little bit frustrating for everybody. Oh well, it's getting late anyway. I think I've persisted well enough for tonight. I'm so sorry, everyone. Maybe next week I'll try again. Oh, you got a van today! Woohoo! Oh God, I get excited when you guys tell me things like that. Very excited for you. Sorry, my glasses. How old do I look? T for T. Yeah. I think I'm going to try again next week. Maybe I'll likely be back in Perth, so I'll probably have better connection. So I'm so sorry, everybody. But it's really awesome to chat with you all, and even if it was for a short, glitchy period of time. And I hope you all got some entertainment out of my frozen poses. Sunshine Matthews, great to see you as well. That's awesome. Love it. Love it that you're traveling in your commuter as well. What I'll do is I'll stay online, but if I glitch again, I'm just gonna can the live. So I will say goodbye to you all early, but I'll stay on and we'll see how we go. Does that sound like a good plan? If it glitches again, we'll give it one last chance. What my hatch is? Oh, in the roof. Yep. I got it from Boat Hut. I actually have a link to it in one of my videos. Do I still have that? I think if you look in, it'll be around, like, there's a video up that has Reno written on the thumbnail, and where I'm doing the van life renovations, there's a link for that skylight in there somewhere that'll give you the exact one that I got. Live in YouTube. Yeah, it's funny you say that, because even I had my daughter on the phone trying to help me out to get it to work, and she was like, I don't really look at lives on YouTube, so yeah. Couldn't find the video on the hatch. I can't remember what video it was in. So I actually took down, because I'm at this stage. Anyway, I will touch base on that. Yeah. But yeah, so it may be in a video I've taken down. What I'll do is I'll find the link to the hatch, and I will put it in the comments section of this live. Like, this live will get posted on my channel, and I'll comment with a link to that one, because that there's specific sizes and stuff. So yeah, I'll do that for you. Nessa. Thanks so much, Paige. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, it was Boat Hut. Boat Hut Online is where I got it from. It's actually a boat hatch. And I found that through someone else's YouTube video, another vanner in the US. Because I wanted a big one. Like, I love that size, so I can really get through it. It's awesome. I can climb through it if I need to. Hopefully I never have to. Rather than, I've got my what do you call it? My stand one is in the rack on my roof, so I can actually get that down by pulling it up and down through the hatch. It's awesome. You're very welcome. Very welcome. Yeah, so if we're not going to glitch, I'll go through what I've been doing here. So I will do a video on it, but I didn't want to drill into my van anymore. Some fabric from Spotlight, and then I got these super strength magnets, and I've got 4, one in each corner. Oh, did I glitch then? think I'm back. So I got magnets and I put them on the back, and so I can just magnetize it to the van. And so cork is a little bit insulating as well. So yeah, and then I can move them around, and yeah, I don't know. It's probably a bit more expensive because the magnets are quite expensive, but I will do a video on that and then show you the finished product when I finally finish it. I just want the inside of the van finished so bad that I can't do it at the moment for a few reasons. But also, like, it's just so time consuming doing the van renovations. I didn't really account for how time consuming it would be. It's really slowed me down this year. You've also been doing van renovations and can't wait for them to be done. Yep, I completely hear you. It's you just want it done. Just want it done like yesterday. It is rewarding once it's all done. Yeah, brilliant idea with the cork tiles. Thank you. Yeah, I like to try and think outside the square. I'm still not quite sure what I'm going to do up here, up the top, above, up there yet, to hide all that. I did love my old plants that were there, but they were plastic. So I'm thinking I'm going to cover there, but then I'll either have, like, you know, some little fairy lights hanging with like some fabric looking like leaves. I'll put my teeth back in. Leaves made out of fabric, maybe some crocheted leaves or something, because I miss that greenery in here. I have thought about having plants like up, you know, like herbs below my window, but yeah, but then someone mentioned obviously you can't take plants interstate in and out of WA, so yeah, I don't know if I'll do that yet. I mean, I can always like gift those plants to someone when I cross borders and then get some more, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking at the moment. Cheese and crackers tonight, people. Cheese and crackers. It's funny how when I do videos on like my thoughts and feelings about van life, on how so many people resonate with it, because you kind of feel like, I don't know, you feel a little bit strange and out of place, you know, like there's not many people living the lifestyle that I live. So yeah, it's nice to have other people resonate with what you're saying. Yeah. So sorry to eat in front of you all. These lives are not a very well timed thing. Is it better off to do lives later in the evening? I'm really not sure. It's a bit hard doing it for the West Coast and the East Coast. You get attached to your plants. I do too. Mine is actually called Kermit. I did gift the Kermit I used to have on the East Coast. I gifted that to Tom, who I met over there, and then I bought another Kermit when I came back here. And so when I did leave my other Kermit with my daughter when I originally went over east, but that Kermit didn't survive. That wasn't because of me.